Welcome to Wolff Talk. In this episode of the series of Wolff Talk, welcome to Wolff Talk. In this episode of the series of Wolff Talk, I'm going to discuss limiting beliefs. Stick to this video because this video probably is one of the most important videos of the Wolff Talk series. Limiting beliefs are the number one burden in your life because they're literally limiting you in every possible area of your life. It could be money, it could be finances, it could be finally getting into some martial arts gym. You can do it all. Nothing is stopping you but your mind, because your beliefs are stopping you, because you have adopted beliefs from someone else, from your school, from your family, from your friends, from your social environment, from social media, from TV news, who God knows where you have those limiting beliefs from. They're limiting. Why would you want to have limiting beliefs? You know what's the worst part? The worst part is most people never realize they have limiting beliefs. What's even worse, when they realize they have limiting beliefs, they do nothing about it. They just do nothing about it because if they have to do something about their limiting beliefs, that means to change their whole life and to accept, to admit, I failed. My mindset, everything I talked about, everything I claimed to other people was a lie, was an excuse. I'm going to be one of those people? No, because you watch Wolff Talk series, you are already on your path to break your limiting beliefs. This video is pivotal. I'll give an example of limiting beliefs. Tell me if you have them. Tell me if you see it in other people. Making money. The first one. Guys, most people know it's possible to make money online. It's possible to make money in retail. It's possible to make money, more money than from a regular job. You just have to put in the work. Nothing is stopping you. What's stopping you to make money? You don't have money? Well, learn a skill. Go and say to someone, look, I have the skill. You make money from me because I have the skill. I can scale your business. What skills do you have? Learn a new skill. It's not that difficult to learn a new skill, especially with AI now, insane. You have no excuse not to try to make money. No excuse at all. If you don't make now, that's fine, but try every day. The second false belief I see the most is about girls. You see that in my videos I talk a lot about money and girls, because money and girls, for men, that's money is freedom. Girls, this is an inevitable part from our nature. That's why we're here. That's why we are men. We are men. We want freedom and we want girls to reproduce. That's why I talk money and girls most of the time. Girls, bruv. Oh my God. So many people around me. Too many people on social media. Still to this day. How can you be a 25 years old guy and look for the one and be ignorant to the red pill, be ignorant to facts? You're out of your mind, G. You really are. If you don't attract the girls you want, but you don't put any effort, how do you expect any results? How many girls have you approached in the last week? Girl you find attractive on the street, you see her, she comes your way. Hi, my name is Prosperity Wolff. She probably say her name. Are you from around here? Da 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 da. Just 1 minute conversation. Tell her you want to take out on a date. If she agrees, exchange contacts, set the date, contact her. That's all you have to do. How many of those have you done in the last week? What do you mean, how many of those in the last week? Bruh, you don't know what words come to my mind, but I will not use them, because in my speech mastery lesson, actually, here lesson 42, never use profanity, hyphen, unprofessional plus lack of vocabulary. That's why I don't use profanity ever in my videos. About girls, about making money, especially about girls, bruv, because I understand girls. I don't mean I know what they want. I actually know what they want, and I actually have seen how girls act. I can never unsee it. And I know if I don't get with beautiful girls, it's my responsibility. Only my responsibility. Another limiting belief. Let's leave girls and money for now. Your geographical location. Again, most people were born in a city or in a village, in some area, and now they feel obliged to dedicate their life living there. They feel like they have to live there. They feel like they have to work there, find a girl from there, make family in this geographical location. I'll present to you the news. Other cities exist, other countries exist, other people exist. You're not forced to stay there. It doesn't mean you have to abandon your family, not at all. But you're not forced to stay there if it's not in good benefit of you. That's limiting belief, limiting geographically, limiting with girls. What are you doing, bruv? Do something about it. There's just so many limiting beliefs. You have to eliminate them. Eliminate limiting beliefs right on the spot. Decide now, if I don't believe I can achieve greatness, I will remove the limiting belief, I will see where it came from, and I will instill new beliefs in myself. I'll tell you something, bruv. Most people want to be content creators. I know it. Most people wish to have a YouTube channel with 200,000 followers, being recognized in the streets, being asked, invited for podcasts. But it first have fear of what others think of them. That's fine. I have this fear. I ignore it. And also, they have limiting beliefs. It's too difficult. Maybe not me. That's great. I love it. I love that you're so weak. Because I have no competition. I literally have no competition. When I can approach a girl 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 on the street, which I did, by the way, just 1 hour ago. I was coming back, I had some work to do in the center of the city I live in here. And as I was coming back, I saw a girl 9 out of 10. And my scale is insanely high. Most girls are not even a 5 in my eyes, because 5 is average. And if you have more fat, if she's not just cute, if she doesn't have good genetics, you're 4 out of 10, most likely for me. If you're kind of more fat, you're 3 out of 10. Even 5s are difficult to find, but this girl, 9 out of 10. I hesitated a little bit, but I had about 5 seconds to take action. And I used a technique because I have created a villain for myself. This is from Andrew Tate. I have created the villain from myself, a perfect copy of me. My villain is going to experience exactly the same emotions, exactly the same fear, exactly the same social anxiety, with not knowing what to say to this 9 out of 10 girl, but he's gonna do it. If I don't do it, I lose to my villain, I lose to my perfect copy. It may not be true, yeah, in the multiverse, there may not exist such villain, but guess what, bruv? I cannot take the pain to let this villain win. I talked to the girl, hey, but it was awkward because she was still walking, she saw me, gave me the eye contact, we locked eyes, but she just slowed the pace of her strode as she was on her phone. She slowed the pace, turned my way, and I don't know, I just said, what's your name? She said her name. And because I gauged her interest was very low. She didn't stop. She was walking very slowly. I literally waved at her and said, okay, have a nice day. And I walked as if nothing happened. I assessed the situation. What could I have done better? Why did she react this way? I have no idea. She was not open to business. And I moved on. Nothing affected me. I don't care. I will go approach girls just after recording this video and after recording, let's see how many. I don't know, 5 or 6 lessons in this notebook. 5 or 6 speech mastery lessons. That's what I'm going to do. I don't have limiting beliefs. I don't know a person physically in my life who believes he can go on the street and go introduce himself, set plans for a date, not be funny, not use pickup line, be a man, show interest, show intent, tell the girl, I came to you because I want to get to know you. I came to you because I came to you to get to know you. That's what I tell girls. Hi, what's your name? Hi, my name is prosperitywolff. Shake hands. She says her name. I came to you to get to know you. Small talk, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Set the date if she doesn't agree. Have a nice day. If she agrees, we exchange contacts. I text her about the date. That's what I do. There's no one around me, physically in my life, who believes he can do it. There's no one around me who does it. Only I do it. And I have no competition. I'm telling you guys. You see, Prosperity have gone on a date with a girl from cold approach, yes. Yesterday. And it was a good date. But I don't have limiting beliefs, bro. I look at my laptop now, I'm in Reddit. I'll tell you what I do. I'm in Reddit and I typed in tips for a ticketed speech. And I have an idea for a new lesson. I read huge comments on people, bro, I don't know how to improve my speech. I don't know how to articulate my thoughts. I forget the words I want to say. I'm nervous. Ooh, excellent. Ooh. Because I'm a copywriter, if you don't know, that's my research. Usually for copywriting, I go to a lot of sites. I watch a lot of videos, and especially when people comment, negative comments, or something they can't get yet. They're asking for advice. Ooh, that's gold. Because guess what? I can create a good hook. Do you forget your words and you don't know what to say? From this guy's comment. And then give resolution to his problem. And then use call to action. If you like to always know what to say, follow me for more. Simple as that, but it's effective. Thank you for watching this Prosperity Wolff Talk lesson. I'm going to see you in the next one. Never ever have limiting beliefs. Absolutely never have limiting beliefs. Time is going to pass. You regret you have not taken action. But that's fine. You can have limiting beliefs, but act against them. Act against them. You don't have to need evidence. You don't have to have 1,000 followers to begin with your YouTube channel. You don't have to. I have 16 subscribers. How many? 94 videos uploaded. 94. This will be the 95th. but I still do it. I'm still at a game. Every day I'm still at a game. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all of my followers combined, not more than 70. 150 plus videos uploaded. I still take my time, hours a day to do research, hours a day to have feedback, why it works, why it doesn't work, hours a day to watch myself speak, to watch my body language. I'll watch this video at least 3 times. Sitting here with this notebook or with other notebook, I have myriad of notebooks, open a website for synonyms and antonyms. Every word I don't like or it's not the accurate word, not the most articulate word to express exactly what I want to say, I'll give 2 synonyms, 2 antonyms, 2 synonyms, 3 antonyms. That's how I improve. Nobody pays attention to me, but I still improve. Still improve. You can do it too. But you have to trust in yourself when you don't have the results. Get to work.